While I was writing my book, How to Heal, I really came into this theory of demons being the parasites in our food and the parasites within our bodies. So when we consume processed foods and foods that are not living, they are foods that have been tampered with. They are foods that the cabal has taken and programmed and put frequencies in, tried to make you addicted by finding the perfect match of sugar and fat and salt so that people will keep coming back to these. And these foods, when we consume them, we're taking in these frequencies and these parasites that exist within the food, because this food is not natural to our body, then inhabits our body. And that I go into this in my book, but this is what I see as demonic possession, because these parasites that enter our body then begin to take over our brain, because the gut is like the second brain. And these parasites within our body then want us to crave higher density, higher caloric foods that may not help our body, but taste good. So instead of eating foods that are nourishing and healthy and living foods like fruits and vegetables, the parasite in your body is telling you to eat a cheeseburger or some kind of unhealthy food that instead keeps you trapped in this cycle. So these parasites are literally demons because they are feeding off of your life force. They are taking your energy that you would normally be spending to create or to flow in some other form that you would enjoy, and they are taking that for themselves. Because so many of us in this world are trapped in cycles with food. We are trapped within cycles of whether it's obesity or overeating, binging, anorexia. Eating and food are so distorted within the world, and it's because it has been infiltrated, and it is this demonic energy. It keeps people trapped in these cycles because the cabal wants to siphon the energy, because when people are mentally always thinking about food, that energy is being drained. You're not able to put it outside into something else that would serve you, your sole purpose. Because when we are here and we are eating cleaner and we are in alignment with our soul value, we are really on the path to health. The cleaner that you get, the cleaner this gets, your channel. When you're eating clean, what you process in your mouth goes down straight through. And this also goes up because it's the brain too. So when we're eating clean and when we're doing all these things, it helps us to maintain a clean connection to source, to God, to the universe, whatever you want to call it. This is a clear channel, and it's reflected and free of demonic entities when we really are conscious of what we are eating. It is the consciousness. Because when we're eating this processed food, this unnatural food, we are putting unnatural food in our bodies. It's like being a gardener and putting chemicals or sprays on a garden when your garden doesn't need it, rather than water. Why would you pour chemicals instead of water to nourish your plants? This would kill them. This might change their form. Why do you think that our DNA is altered? Why do you think that we're so stuck in this mind game, this rat race of just over and over and over? These things keep us in cycles. And it is because of that we have to free ourselves. And freeing ourselves means that we have to really be conscious of what we are putting in our body. And this starts with food, because we nourish ourselves with food. We have such a bent relationship with food. So many of us are taking food and using it to not feel, to run away from emotions, from feelings, from love, from really seeing ourselves. Because it can be easier to just stuff yourself and block off the emotions than to sit with those emotions through that tough feeling. Because when you're empty is when the emotions come. There's nothing left to give when you are sitting in that. You really reflect. You really get down to that clear point of your mind. And that's where all the demons come in, and they'll watch you, and they will see what you will do and what you will feed. It's like the story of the two wolves, of which wolf you will feed. Which one are you feeding to serve you? Food is something that we are so stuck in. And it's no wonder. It's not our fault that our food has been tampered with. It's not our fault that the cabal has taken so much energy to do this, because it keeps humanity trapped in a cycle. But it's awakening to this, that we are able to take our power back, and we are able to make these conscious choices and free ourselves and free our minds. So I really invite you to be conscious of what you're eating and not give these parasites and these demons what they want. Clean your vessel. Align yourself. Stay true to yourself. Because your soul purpose is what is speaking so deeply. It wants to shine within you. I go into this deeply within my book, Hell is to Heal, but I really wanted to take a moment on here and speak about it because I feel that it's very prevalent in this time. A clear channel means that we're able to decipher things more easily, and I feel that a lot of people would really benefit from that. Take care of your body. It's a garden.